San Pedro La Laguna is about a 4 to 5 minute boat ride from Pana. This place is known for being a party town. It's about a 45-minute trip from Pana, depending on how many stops the boat takes along the way. It's located on the southwestern shore of Lake Atitlan and right next to Volcanoes San Pedro. Coasting from Pana to San Pedro, you'll dock at one of these piers. Something to be aware of if you brought a lot of luggage. You'll have to walk up an incline to get to the main street. Along this corridor will be a line of tuk-tuks waiting to take you to your accommodation. This is the common mode of transportation here, and they're a very cheap way to get around. You can get pretty much anywhere around San Pedro by tuk-tuk under 10 quetzales, and everything is negotiable. But if you're paying 20 quetzales or more, then you're getting overcharged. Just be sure to know the price before you get on and ride. Lanchas frequent these docks, so you won't have a problem finding one to get to another part of the lake. And they usually arrive every 10 to 15 minutes. San Pedro is a safe place to explore, especially on the main street along the lake. This place also attracts countless backpackers. If you're about that backpacker life, this might be the village for you to acclimate yourself with the lake. Since this is a hub for backpackers, you'll find all sorts of hostels, hotels, and other types of lodging even cheaper compared to Pana. Here you'll also encounter many hippies walking around town. Because this place attracts backpackers and tourists, English is also commonly spoken here. While you're here, don't forget to try their local coffee. One of Guatemala's biggest exports is the coffee bean. You could even book a tour to see a coffee farm. If you want to grab a bag of coffee beans, this is where I got a few. I happened to come across it just by walking. There are many places to eat here. Street tacos are also wildly available as you walk through town. Dishes you'll find range from traditional Guatemalan food, pizza, pasta, and you'll even find some Japanese street food being served such as yakitori and okoyominaki. Besides trying the many dishes this town has to offer, another thing to do is learn Spanish. San Pedro is known for its Spanish schools, so much so that this is the secondary Spanish capital of Guatemala, right after Antigua. If Spanish is your next language you want to learn, you're in the right place. You can also visit the local market, do yoga if that's what you're into, or hike up Volcanoes San Pedro. If all else fails, you can always walk around and get to know the village. As night falls, there are plenty of nightclubs and bars to turn up to, each one competing for your attention. Many of these places I came across were playing psytrance, which I was surprised at first, but with the amount of hippies in town, it's not that surprising. The partying can last late into the night. While I did do some nighttime wandering, as a rule of thumb, it is best to avoid it after dark. If you must be outside, especially in a less populated area, it is best to take a tuk-tuk. If you must walk, walk with a group. As the morning sun rises, you'll be woken up by sounds of animals, church bells, and cannon fire, letting you know a new day of adventure awaits. Witnessing Lake Atitlan during the calm blue morning felt mystical, even spiritual. I'm not one to be into that, but the combination of the still water, the cool air, and the sounds of nature felt serene and harmonized. This further cements why this lake is one of my favorite places to visit.